Males of Reddit, how did you react the first time you saw a vagina in real life? She pulled her pants down while we were behind a fence in a park during winter. I, being the amazingly intelligent 15-year-old boy that I was, thought that it would be funny to bend down and blow on it. She got really cold and punched me. The end. I hope my boner doesn't show through my scrubs. Yup, the first time I saw vagina in real life was on my OB-GYN rotation in medical school. With a raging hard-on quickly followed by premature ejaculation. Prior to seeing my first one in person, I had only experienced the hidden lips vaginas porn had to offer. My first thought was it looks kind of flappy, followed immediately by burying my face in it. Learned to never judge a vagina by its cover. The first time I saw vagina in real life, I had a nosebleed. I thought it only happened in anime. I was like, neat. And then I stuck my fingers in it. Freshman year of high school in my money management class. This one girl was talking about how she wasn't wearing panties and only sweatpants. This football player didn't believe her, and when she stood up from her seat, he yanked her pants down. It was right in front of my face. I didn't know what to say. I was scared. There was a plug in there. I thought she was gonna explode. I do remember someone yelling, "Get that hoe a lawnmower," though. I thought to myself, huh, I hoped it would be more arousing in real life. And that's when I realized I might like men. First I was excited. Then I became like Gollum. It was mine. My precious. I assume you mean lips to lips. As I saw various relatives pantless throughout childhood. 16 years old. Been with my girlfriend for 2 years. When I start toying with the waistband of her panties, she doesn't push my hand away. I slowly start lowering them. Kissing her knees. Make eye contact to check she's okay with it. She smiles at me and moans a little. When I realize she is finally ready, I start shaking. I take a deep breath, but I legit cannot stop shaking. I slide the panties off and open her legs. A real hearty smell. I spread her open and lapped like an emaciated kitten. Kinda cute. She had the, what would you call it? Clean. No skin outside kind of vagina. Odd extra story. When I actually properly looked at a girl's vagina. Not the half glimpse down there when you're doing foreplay. She got really shy and tried to close her legs. I just had sex with you. Now's not the best time to choose to be shy. I actually felt one before I saw one, but it was vastly different from what I imagined. I pictured it being very smooth on the inside. But it had much more texture than I thought. The inside had these small bumps that reminded me of this NSFW. In retrospect, that was also due to the suction because of the secretion. Or as my friend described it, it was a lot more wet and skin overlappy than I thought. Yeah. Definitely not my thing. Any lingering doubts were dispelled. I was 15 years old in Nick with my 20-year-old cousin after work, summer job in a family business. I was going to be spending the night at his place, so we go out afterwards, which consisted of trying to find a strip club or bar that would let me in. I ended up getting a pretty good buzz at one place and then got into show world where one of the runway strippers scooted her butt over to me, spread her legs wide and said to the stripper sitting next to me, "The guy over there stuck a token up my cunt and I can't get it out." Needless to say, I was a little overwhelmed. "That's really wrinkly. I'm going to lick that. Tastes like skin. Make sure to spell the alphabet with your tongue. Ro. It feels really weird in here. It's so soft and spongy. Hey. There's a ridge, where does it go? Huh. I'm glad I did that. Now. I'm going to suck your boyfriend's cock." Cringeworthy. Let's finger her with one finger. Just poking in and out. In and out. In and out. Oh, she likes that? Let's try 2 fingers in and out. In and out. In and out. Oh. She seems to like that. 3 fingers. In and out. In and out. In and out. Well. She didn't say anything about 3. 4 fingers. I was 19. Didn't have a clue at what I was doing. And hoping she would finish. She ended it quickly. Thank God she stopped me before I was doing a fist. TLDR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's so many flaps on this thing. I want to go to there. I was a little bit in awe and a lot grossed out. I thought, how do they even function day to day with that? How are guys attracted to that? Haven't seen very many since then. So the questions still remain. Sweet merciful Christ, it's more beautiful than I imagined. Followed by me going down on my girlfriend. This happened a month ago. I'm 24. I was told it was going to be more complex than a Rubik's Cube. When I finally saw it, I just thought, well, there's the hole I put things in. It was much simpler than a Rubik's Cube. This is way better than it looks on the internet. Just after the standard, is it this way down? Reaction. Yup. That'll do nicely. Then I awkwardly fumbled around with a condom. Flipping it around like a USB plug that won't fit no matter how it's oriented. And promptly went soft from all the stress. After getting it back going again and successfully applying the condom, I hammered away for about a minute before blowing my load. 9/10. Huh, so that's what it looks like, followed by why did my duck just get so hard? Left double quotation mark. It was by the light of a rented VHS of Lethal Weapon 3. It looked glorious. I inhaled deeply like a giant creep and feasted with a fury not seen since the Russian famine. The funny thing is, you could have asked women too. You can't really get a good look at your own without a mirror. And seeing someone else's is a totally different experience. I had been having sex for years before I actually gave it a good look. And then when I did, I thought, wow, that thing is labyrinthine. First time didn't see it but put my hand in her pants. Thought, wow, this is really low. How low do I go? What if I miss? This is squishy. Proceed to squish 3 times, then she said, okay, that's enough of that. I'm proud to say I dove in head first. Less proud to admit that I basically ignored a clit and tried to fuck her with my tongue. Honestly, having grown up with a normal amount of porn, define that as you will, there can be no real surprises. At that point I'd seen them all. Fleshy, sleek, bushy, trimmed, inners, outies, tighties and the gapers. It tasted a lot more metallic than I thought it would though. A quote from a friend after losing his virginity. First time I felt a vagina. I wanted to pack my bags and move in. Just went down on it. Tried to act nonchalant, but in my mind I was screaming pussy. I'm actually getting pussy. This is the best. I want to do this every hour of every day. Keep it together. Man. Your penis is going to be in that thing a few minutes. But it won't if you start freaking out. I know it's awesome you're about to have sex for the first time. But for the love of God, keep your shit together. It creeped me out. It was around the same time I saw Return of the Jedi. It reminded me of the Sarlacc pit. Seemed nice enough. I'd always liked the idea of a self-lubricating sexual orifice. And appreciated the fact that poop doesn't come out of them. So I figured I might like to try them out at some point. Wasn't disappointed. Wasn't particularly blown away either. But they lived up to expectations.